Was there any of them that like jumped out at you as like what you were talking about, the hook, like grabbing the attention? Any of them that jumped out at you as like go-tos or a lot of ads were using?
It goes back a little bit sometimes to just grabbing attention. And one that sticks out was in your neck of the woods when I was working for KESM in Dorado Springs, Missouri. And all I did was I just took the telephone number and I messed around with it. And it was just like, I guess the request from the person who owned the business, they just wanted people to know the telephone number. And that was kind of like for the 30-second ad, that was the guiding sort of spirit of it. So I had this sort of manic thing I wrote out with a telephone number. And the whole thing was just about, okay, it starts with a 6. So 6 is good because, and I did this whole thing of like, let's get to the end of the telephone number using these goofy mnemonics, right? This idea of like, make it a bit of a game all the way through. And they went gangbusters with that. In fact, they ran that ad for like, I left the station after a year. They ran that ad for 5 years later. And it was just something a bit different. It just was, I think the energy helped.